What if I told you that an entire family vanished in the middle of the night without a struggle, without a sound, and without leaving behind a single confirmed explanation? No forced entry, no blood, no ransom note, just a quiet house, dinner left unfinished, and a case file that federal investigators would later seal. Tonight, we reopen FBI file number 218, the disappearance of a family that seemed to erase itself from existence. And once you hear how clean the scene was, you may begin to wonder whether this family left on their own or whether someone made sure they were never found. In the autumn of 2009, the Miller family lived in a quiet suburban neighborhood in Ohio, the kind of place built on routine, morning commutes, weekend errands, neighbors who recognized each other's cars. David Miller worked as a systems analyst for a regional technology firm. His wife, Karen, worked part-time at a local middle school. They had 2 children, Emily, 14, and Jacob, 9. According to official records, there was nothing remarkable about them. No criminal background, no ongoing legal disputes, no recent threats. Friends described them as cautious, private, and predictable, which is exactly why what happened next made no sense. On October 17th, the Miller family was seen together for the last time. Security cameras at a grocery store less than 3 miles from their home recorded them at 6:42 in the evening. They appeared calm. David pushed the cart. Karen reviewed a handwritten list. Emily texted on her phone. Jacob lingered in the cereal aisle. They paid in cash. They walked out together. Investigators would later review this footage, frame by frame. Nothing appeared unusual, but after that moment, there were no more confirmed sightings. The following morning, Karen failed to show up for work. By mid-morning, the school attempted to reach her. There was no answer. By noon, David's phone also went unanswered. By early evening, neighbors noticed something unsettling. The house lights were still on. The family car was parked in the driveway, and the front door was unlocked. At 7:18 p.m., police entered the home for a welfare check. What they found was not chaos, it was absence. The house showed no signs of forced entry. Nothing had been broken. Nothing appeared stolen. Dinner plates sat half-eaten on the dining table. Milk had spoiled on the kitchen counter. Backpacks were neatly arranged near the door. The bedrooms were untouched. Karen's purse was found on the dresser. David's work laptop sat closed on the desk. Passports and identification documents remained in a locked drawer. Most disturbing of all, Jacob's asthma inhaler was still on the counter. Parents do not leave without that. At first, local police considered the possibility of a voluntary disappearance, but that theory quickly fell apart. There were no withdrawals from bank accounts, no travel records, no communications indicating a plan. Within 48 hours, federal authorities were notified. The case was transferred to the FBI. It became file number 218. Federal investigators processed the home with forensic precision. They found 4 sets of fingerprints on the inside of the front door. None were fresh. There were no footprints in the yard, no tire marks on the street, no surveillance footage showing anyone arriving or leaving. Phone records revealed something even stranger. All 4 cell phones were powered off within minutes of each other. At exactly 9:13 p.m., the coordination was precise, too precise for children. Investigators canvassed the neighborhood. Most residents reported hearing nothing unusual, but one statement stood out. A neighbor recalled a sound that night. Not voices, not a struggle, a low mechanical noise, like a van idling. It lasted several minutes. When the neighbor looked out the window, the street appeared empty. No headlights, no vehicle description, no license plate, just silence. Police searched nearby highways and access roads. There were no toll records, no traffic camera images, no gas station footage. It was as if whatever arrived that night left without ever being recorded. In the weeks that followed, the case drew national attention. Tips poured in. None led anywhere. No confirmed sightings. No physical evidence beyond the house itself. Then, gradually, something changed. Media updates slowed. Press briefings stopped. and without explanation. Portions of the case file were sealed, not redacted. Sealed. Freedom of information requests were denied. Journalists were told the matter involved federal jurisdiction. Former agents declined interviews. One investigator, speaking anonymously years later, offered only a single sentence. This case crossed into territory we weren't authorized to explore. Over time, theories began to circulate. Witness protection, organized crime, human trafficking, but none explained the absence of preparation, the lack of resistance, or the synchronized shutdown of 4 phones at the same minute. Some believe the family learned something they were never meant to know. Others suggest they saw something that required immediate removal. Today, the Miller house is occupied by another family. They report nothing unusual, but real estate disclosures mention a federal incident. No details, no explanations, just a note. FBI, file number 218 remains officially unsolved. No bodies, no arrests, no confirmed motive, no signs of struggle, no clear explanation. FBI file number 218 remains unsolved. If an entire family can vanish without a sound in a place where nothing ever seemed wrong, then the real question is not what happened to them, but how many other cases ended the same way without anyone ever noticing.